Hello YouTube, it's Dbtgamer, episode 142, and today I'm going to do a new review. Late on last year, I went to one of the most fucked up places I've ever been to in a video game. Silent Hill. This is one of the weirdest games I've ever played, because it screws with your mind like nothing else I've ever played. So, let's get started. Okay, that's my PS2 setup, so let's get started on this review. Adam, would you like to do the story?
Would I like to do the story?
Go on, you do it. You know a lot more about this game than I do, since I've only ever played this game once.
Fair enough. Silent Hill. The antique shop. One day, Harry Mason and his daughter...
That's in there.
Oh, that's him. Badly pixelated and carrying what looks like a hand axe, I believe. Fire axe. And his daughter Cheryl were driving around on their way to Silent Hill. They had a bit of a crash because he saw someone in the road. Woke up. It's raining. It's snowing ash. There's fog everywhere. And loads of monsters around and his daughter's missing. So that's the start of it. And the rest of the game is him trying to find his daughter.
Yeah. The game is a little bit weird at the beginning because you basically plonked in the middle of nowhere and your only direction is find the school, but every time you try and go somewhere there's a giant earthquake. It just sort of puts a giant hole in the middle of the floor so you can't go anywhere.
Yeah, some of the roads in Silent...
Some of the roads, it's all of them.
Sorry. All of the roads in Silent Hill, bar the road you're supposed to take, end up being, well, dead ends. Because there's a huge cliff, a sort of chasm that just stretches out into the abyss for no apparent reason.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the graphics of the game. I thought the graphics for this game were very good.
I'm not entirely sure. I know I should have really researched this, but I think it's between the first two Resident Evils.
Well, the game is made in 1999, so that's just after Resident Evil 2.
After Resident Evil 2?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, to tell you the truth, the graphics are worse than Resident Evil 2. But, well, I wouldn't... They're okay for the time. It's 3D. It's a basic PS1 polygon jobs. Generic characters. But, bloody hell. Bloody hell's crap in hell, isn't it? Well, I think of the games we've got now. Ooh, sidestep. I forgot you could do that. He can sidestep. Oh, he's got an axe and he can smash things with it. And the best melee weapons in the game is that.
Yeah.
Powerful and pretty fast.
Controls-wise, the controls are very good. Although, Adam seems to have chosen the control tab that involves in the back triggers to hit things instead of... When I played the game, I had the control tab closest to Resident Evil 1 for the PlayStation, and that seemed to fit me well.
Yeah, bear in mind you're using a save file that's like 5 years old, perhaps, maybe more. Good. I think he's bored now. He's just having a look around, swaying. Yeah, I'm bored. What's over there? No, it's a monster. Yeah.
Music for the game. I thought the music was good.
I'd just like to say about the controls before you move on to the next topic. I think they're just sort of quite literally a clone of Resident Evil.
Yeah, they're very tank-like, similar to Metal Gear. And another thing, you can't stop very easily.
You just ran into a wall, mate.
I know, but it's very difficult to get Harry Mason to stop on the spot. He just sort of slides and then he doesn't stop very well.
He gains momentum and it just sort of glides to a halt.
Yeah, he doesn't stop very well.
One thing I did find quite good about him, while you're running around, if you run around for a long period of time, he actually gets out of breath. When you stop, he sort of sits there panting. That was a nice extra. I'm going to show you it now. Stop running.
Let's do music now. Music for the game, I thought the music's quite good.
What music?
But most of the game is quiet, and the music always seems to come on when the enemies are around.
Well, listen. There is no music. And what little music there is it's more atmospheric than actual music, tunes and things like that. But and when it's all sound effects and when you're fighting enemies, the only thing you can hear is the screeching of the enemy, you grunting as you're firing the weapons or swinging your axe or whatever, and the radio that seems to spontaneously shout static. There you go. When I first heard that, I thought it was like a car alarm or something. They just got attacked by a pterodactyl.
I bloody hate those things. Gameplay. Well, I thought the gameplay was very good. The game's about 6 hours long.
Give or take.
Give or take.
It's Resident Evil style, like 3 to 4 hours if you're quick.
Yeah. It's a horror sort of game.
Survival.
Psychological.
Survival, psychological horror.
This game fucks with your mind. I watched the movie a few weeks back.
Yeah.
And that sort of screws your mind as well, the movie. Although the movie sort of helped iron out the story a bit for me.
There isn't much... Well, you hit it. I think you're better off with a gun for the flying enemies. The axe is good for things like the little mutants and other assorted... There we go. Handgun. You missed, but hey, got it.
So yeah, I thought the gameplay was good.
It's smooth. Oh, well, another 3 minutes.
Alright.
So I'd say smooth while you. I'd say the controls are pretty much like Resident Evil. It does kick it. The alarm's still going.
There we go.
Now it's dead.
Curb stomp it. This game. If an enemy's on the floor, you can just kick the living crap out of them.
Curb stomp it to death.
Okay, I'm going to go to my good stuff now. I thought the story was good. I thought the cutscenes were really good. Gameplay, really good. The voice acting, I thought it was good. In a lot of ways, it was kind of better cast than Resident Evil.
All I can say is, you were nearly a Jill sandwich.
Exactly.
What the fuck? Why? Of all the lines.
And you know,
do something.
the other thing that was good was the camera, because the camera just moves by itself. And
it's an over-the-shoulder third-person thing.
Well, it's pretty much perfect.
Whereas on Resident Evil, it was a fixed camera and you just moved around the screen.
I mean, the first Resident Evil game to have a fixed camera, to have a fully movable camera was Code Veronica and Dreamcast. But Silent Hill, it's always a movable. It's always the camera that moves all the time. It's really good.
When this first came out, dog. Well, I suppose you could call it a dog. It's got 4 legs. It's about dog-sized. When this first came out, Resident Evil was sort of the main player in the survival horror genre, and so we were all used to fixed cameras. And this came along. You walked down the first alleyway, and the camera followed you. It's fantastic. You think,
it sort of makes
that's
the
epic.
game a lot more scarier.
Yeah, it does. Strange camera angles. You can't actually control the camera. It sort of tries its best to stay behind you. Hospital there.
And the other thing I thought was good about the game was there were quite a lot of interesting puzzles. A lot of them I got stuck on for like half an hour, maybe even an hour. You
really got to think about some.
I mean, the Resident Evil puzzles were pretty much rock stupid. Oh, anyway, YouTube, we've been out of time. We should talk about puzzles in part 2.